Today is another kit review day, and today we are reviewing Mary Maxim. So now Mary Maxim is a new kit to me. I'm not entirely sure what they're all about. I know they're a couple of dollars cheaper, maybe $1 or $2 cheaper than Annie's Kit Clubs. So I don't know what kind of a difference that will or won't make. I also don't know if this is the same kit that everybody involved in this kit got this month, or if they send out the same kit to, like this is my first kit, my first month. So everybody whose first kit looks like this. And then everybody, no matter when they signed up, their second kit looks like Y. So I don't know how that actually works. And as usual, these are kit reviews. And the way I work my kit reviews is I unbox them, we see what's in the kit, and then I show you the finished product. And the whole time I discuss my thoughts and meandering about it. Hello, my name is Sig. This is Essential Crochet, and you are always welcomed here. Subscribe now for more video content just like this. Okay, let's get started. So first off, the kit comes in this plastic bag. And I'm not mad about that because these particular bags that have the zippers on them, they're really useful in terms of storage for my other crochet projects. So that's good. I can certainly live with that. And then of course it's going to be this, what they call their Casa cowl, 9 by 30 inch. Let's get into it because it looks like I got 2 full skeins in here. And we'll explore that a little more here in just a minute. And then, of course, the instructions. Now, clearly, we've gotten 2 skeins of the Bernat Casa yarn. And this is kind of a strange yarn. I've used this in the past before, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I used it in some amigurumi. And it just, I'm not sure what I think about it. At least at this point, I can honestly say it's not my favorite yarn. But I know plenty of people who just love it. So it is a super bulky 6. You can wash it on gentle. It looks like you can even tumble dry it on gentle or cool cycle. So there's no dry cleaning, no ironing, and of course no bleaching. It's a 78% polyester and a 22% acrylic. So, and it feels soft enough to be just exactly what they say is in it. Each skein is 225 grams or 7.9 ounces. And then for your 225 grams, you're going to get approximately 155 meters or 170 yards. So in the picture, it looks like they're showing 2 cowls, 1 in each color. So maybe they're allowing you to kind of double up on making 2 different color cowls. I don't know. Let's see. So they give us what's called the shopping list. And they tell us that we were to receive the 2 skeins of yarn. The one is called Drizzle and the other one is called Teal. And so my kit did not come with a hook. I don't know if this was supposed to come with a hook or not. The hook size is on the shopping list, but I don't know if it was supposed to come with a size in hook or if you're supposed to supply your own size in hook. I'm not entirely sure. I don't see anything here that gives me any clear direction, indication one way or another. But I did not get a hook. However, I do have a size in hook, which I think is interesting because while I know bulky yarns are really popular right now, I don't imagine a lot of people who are just getting started and maybe ordering kits because they're just getting started would happen to have a in-sized hook lying around because it's a pretty big hook. But, what do I know? Maybe they do. I don't know. So the instructions look very simple. I'll have to get into it. I mean, it's very short. It's basically a 2-row repeat. The assembly seems pretty short. Let's see, what else do they tell us? Oh, here we go. They say each ball will make one cowl. However, you can combine the two colors to make one super long cowl or a scarf if you desire. So I guess there's enough in each ball or each skein to create one cowl or one regular length scarf. All right. Well, there's not much more to say about this. It's pretty vanilla, dare I say. But as usual, I'll go ahead and I'll get this worked up and I'll see you right back here in just a moment. Okay, so I did work up the gray, the drizzle colorway. So you can kind of see how that worked up. Now, if I was going to have a scarf, you can see, let's see if I can back up here a little bit and you can kind of see. So this reaches down, I'm going to say down to, oh, I don't know, about my hips. And I'm 5'7", so hopefully that gives you some indication as to how long this is. Now, as a cowl, it would normally be sewn up right there, but still, that's awfully droopy. Now, I could do it a couple of different ways. I could certainly double it up, or I could wear it as more of kind of a, I don't know, sort of like a head covering, what do they call them? A bakla. Anyways, I don't know. A head covering, I guess. So that could work out okay. Now you can imagine this in the blue. Now these two colors actually do go together pretty well, I would think. So if I wanted to make this a super long scarf, I guess I could go ahead and add this blue halfway on either side, or there's really enough yarn to do a whole lot of playing here. Now, this piece is certainly a simple, super beginner piece. So that's what I give Mary Maxim. I give them kudos for creating a super beginner project. And with yarn that a younger super beginner might actually be really attracted to. There's really not a lot that can go wrong with this. So in terms of being able to work this up and feeling like you have some level of success is going to be huge, because this is going to work up just like they suggest it should work up. The gauge is super easy to get with this. Now, the only thing I have questions about are the hook. Was the hook supposed to come with it? Or did they just expect the person trying this kit out, especially a kit that's at the super beginner level, to have a size N hook available? I don't know. So that leaves questions. The instructions, it, like, there again, is super simple. I don't know that you needed much paper or fanfare in order to elucidate those instructions. I feel like, however, no, never mind. I was going to suggest that maybe I thought that the cowl was wider than what they instructed us to make, but this cowl around her neck is obviously been twisted and doubled up, so it gives that maybe that wider appearance. So yeah, I would say that the images in the picture are really very close to what you would work up in this kit. Now, for those of you who want to know if this was worth the cost, because between the actual cost of the kit and the shipping, you're looking at about $25. Now, the Bernat yarn itself, it really depends. If you're going to purchase this yarn on its own, you're going to pay anywhere between $7 and $13 for this skein of yarn. Now that's going to, what you pay is going to depend on a few different things. One of the things it may depend on is where you purchase it. So depending on where you purchase it, your price is going to vary. Is it on sale? That's going to be another determining factor as to whether the price varies. So let's just say we kind of meet this somewhere in the middle and say each skein was $10. Okay, so there's your $20. And then the instructions, those instructions were really so basic and so like the little free instruction slip papers that they give there in the yarn section. It's kind of stuck on usually put up there, hung near the yarns, and you just kind of, take the freebie pattern as you please. And so that kind of is what that reminds me of. And then with the shipping, and here in Alaska, we're always used to paying for shipping. So unless the shipping is really out of this world, yeah, it just is what it is. Shipping is an expected cost for many of us up here. So if you're talking in terms, if you're looking for a deal, no, this isn't going to be a deal. And, typically the kits aren't, and I'll probably keep telling you that. And you'll probably keep wanting to find that deal in the kit, right? I get it. Now, is this my personal style? No. I actually finished, I crocheted pretty much the whole skein except for this nice long little tail that you see here. But I did not finish it off because I'm really just going to go ahead and probably frog this. I'm going to rewind it. I'm going to reball the skein, and I'm going to put this drizzle colorway and the teal colorway away in my stash, and I'll probably use it on another project in the future. But that's not to say that I necessarily have a problem with this. In fact, I think this is I think I thought I was going to really hate it, but because it really is not my thing. But I can see, especially a new crocheter, really liking this, and really to purchase, to get something like this in a kit with 2 skeins and the instructions to make your own. If you want to throw a cost onto it, you're learning a new skill. You're exhibiting your knowledge of that skill through a scarf, right? Through something that's wearable. It's, the yarn, it's fun. Like if this is your style, this is totally fun yarn, right? And, it's warm, it's trendy, it's simple. There's really a lot about this piece that I think somebody is really going to like. Not my jam, but certainly someone else's jam. So I really can't hate on it. The only issue that I have really with this kit is kind of the ambiguity with the hook. Was I supposed to get one? Wasn't I supposed to get one? And for me, that's really kind of a petty little nitpicky thing. But for somebody who's brand new to this world of crochet and purchased the kit because they want to learn how to crochet, or they want some more specific directions and the extra help that a kit gives you in order to make the project and improve the skills, maybe not including the hook is a problem for them. At any rate, thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure as usual, and I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic weekend.